Hi, this is Jordan, and we're going to do chimel, which is the number 5 assignment for Law 10 here, and we have the whiteboard for the chimel case. Notice that we have a house right here owned by chimel. The police had reason to believe that the husband, chimel, had engaged in a robbery of coins, of a coin shop, and that he had located the stolen goods in his house. So the police showed up with an arrest warrant, not a search warrant. Reason to believe that he had committed the crime. They were going to arrest him. They talked to the wife. They went into the house, waited for 15 minutes here until chimel, showed up. When chimel showed up, they went ahead and arrested him based on this arrest warrant here. And then they asked him whether or not they could look around. And he said, no, you cannot. They said, well, we have reason to believe that you robbed and stole these coins, and that we're going to do the search incident to a lawful arrest. And here we have search incident to a lawful arrest, or I put down here SILA. So they go with the wife and they search the entire house here, and they also go up into the upstairs. They look through the master bedroom and sewing room, and they ask the wife to open drawers and physically move contents of the drawers from side to side. And after they finally located, including the attic, the garage, and a small workshop, and they finally located the coins. So the issue here is, what is the limits of a reasonable search and seizure? And in order to come up with the answer, we have to look at what's the reason for having the ability to do a search incident to an arrest. And the answer is there's two primary reasons. One is you want to protect the safety of the officer when he's making a search. Obviously, a house is not like an automobile. It's not mobile and therefore more permanent, but still there could be weapons that are around, so you want to make sure that you would search to make sure there's no weapons. And the second reason for a search incident to an arrest is to make sure that the evidence is not gotten rid of or disposed of. But there are limitations on the search as to what constitutes reasonable, and in this case they decided that the standard for a search of a house that's not mobile like an automobile has to be within the immediate control and possession, and that the immediate control and possession would be probably arm's length or arm's reach in the area of the house where chimel was arrested, but would not extend to the attic because that's not within immediate control and possession over here. And therefore they found that the search was excessive, and therefore it violated the Fourth Amendment rights to a reasonable search, and therefore the judgment against chimel, and those he was found guilty, it was set aside, and he was then retried. And that's it on the chimel case.